What's going on, everyone? This is your boy AshTheMan. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, yes, this Dr. Stone episode 16 was good, and I am so into this anime. I think I said it already, right? I am definitely into this anime, so let's definitely jump into this. Now, episode 16 is like a drive to the past. They kind of like dipping into like what happened in the past time, before the purification, or at least going into it. So to kind of like dive more into it, we got to see Byakuya Ishigami, which is Sunku's father. And for what it looks like is that he was the one that founded the village, and Riri seems to knew about Sunku when she first heard his name, because like Sunku Ishigami, and that's the Ishigami village is pretty much named after him, which pretty much is named after his father. So with that being said, we kind of get a little bit into the past, in which it shows Ishigami, Lillian, and Shamel, which they venture into space, being that they was astronauts. Now, of course, you get to see some cameos with Sunku, being able to see his father go into space. But as they go into space, they is greeted with Connie, Daria, and Yokova. All of them pretty much was the 6 astronauts that was present at the time of the purification of the world. Now, Shamel actually witnessed it first, like firsthand. Like, you see a little scene where Byakuya kind of like made some astronaut ramen. Funny scene, but he ended up making that ramen, showing Shamel to not only just eat nutrients, to kind of like live a little. Ain't nothing wrong with kind of like spoiling the body a little bit, but remember, your body's a temple. But eat this ramen, boy. So he ended up, hitting that ramen, but then he seen that green light that hit the earth now, and left him in a panic, because when they try to, contact, like home base, and everything like that, they could get no response for no one. They even access the internet, because the internet, of course, is still running. Computers can run themselves, but nobody was tweeting, nobody was doing anything, and it was like, yo, what exactly is going on? Now, Yokova wanted to kind of like hold out until they get a response, but Byakuya was like, nah, we need to go back to the earth, because we may just be the only 6 humans, that's alive and well right now. Which he made a pretty good assumption. And for what it seemed like, they started this village. And, elephant in the room, Lillian definitely resembles, well, Riri and Kawaku kind of like resembles Lillian to a T. Now, one of the girls from the village, don't exactly know her name, but she definitely resembles Connie. Now, the other 4, it's kind of like a blend. So they probably all descendants of these 6 astronauts, which I'm assuming due to the fact that they was the only humans alive at that time to being able to establish that village. And that pretty much sums up the episode. Kind of short, but it was definitely entertaining. It was definitely information gathering to know what exactly happened going into this, next arc that we're going to be presented with before the season 1 end. And I'm kind of glad that they did that, to give us more insights on his father, Lillian, Connie, Shamel, Darrell, and Yokova. Now, they could do more, like another episode, to kind of like give us more, like how did they do the village, why did they set certain things for the village, just so that we can have a little bit more insight, and I'm pretty sure they will. But other than that, I just want to thank you guys for definitely tuning in to this review with me with Dr. Stone episode 16. Again, I was definitely into this episode, not just because it was entertaining, because it shared with us a little bit more of the background of Dr. Stone. And that leaves me with the question with you guys, so y'all can leave a comment at the bottom. So with this purification, I mean, we still don't know the purpose. What you think was the purpose of the purification? Like, do you think it was to doom humanity? Maybe it's some type of mystery to it. I mean, because if you look at the first few episodes with Dr. Stone, we actually got a chance to see that with the whole purification, it kind of like heals all wounds. So it still is a question in my head. What is the purpose of the purification in your own opinion? So I want to leave you guys with that. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit that notification for your boy. But other than that, I just want to thank you guys again for tuning in, and you guys have a wonderful one. AshTheMan out. Peace.